Hey, what's up guys? This is the video for the week. I didn't train this week obviously because of the meet. And I just want to see or tell you guys what happened leading up to this. So obviously I had really high work stress and I was only training 3 days a week at most up to this point. So really had to sandbag all my lifts. And this was probably one of the meets that I was in the worst condition with as far as my body and training goes. So really had to go light on everything, and the weigh-in process was quite a nightmare because I weighed in exactly at 66.00 kilograms. So again, that's right at the limit, and it was bad. So I was in the sauna for about an hour and a half because I was overweight. I did diet the entire week, and actually this squat was no lift because of depth for whatever reason, so I had to repeat it. And it was bad. I was dieting the entire week, so I was cutting the green carbohydrates. I did water load for 2 days, so I'm going to have to take different precautions. So I may take the diet out a little earlier, and I may water load for a little longer. And I'm not too fond of water loading. It's just kind of a major inconvenience. I don't drink that much liquid during the day, so I go into the bathroom constantly and whatnot. But again, probably have to do that to a better extent. So the diet, do it more 7 to 8 days out, and then water loading for a little longer. And I know I'm not drinking that much water, but in comparison to the water I'm drinking, then it's more than I normally drink. So anyways, had to sandbag the bench as well. Wasn't feeling great, so started with 97.5, and you see the press was a little long, so had to adjust accordingly. And again, my bench training really hasn't been going too well, namely because I kind of just do a few sets after my lower body and I just leave. And again, I'm having kind of low tolerance and low patience for training these days, but I think I now have a renewed sense of training, and because I am dropping all the raw competitions, I feel that when I do train seriously that it can lead to better results. And here I got called for the elbows, and of course the press was super long, didn't get it. And again, that's a reflection of my training. Again, I'm not putting up any excuses, but I'm just stating up factual things. Training hasn't been going so well, and haven't been training often at all. High work stress, working on weekends, working until 10, 11 p.m. So, you know, going forward, avoiding the raw meats and also avoiding doing competitions near work deadlines. I think that's something I definitely learned. And this is the same result. Got pinned on 226, which is pretty sad because my best is 110 kilos, 242 pounds. But again, that was quite a few years ago. And the deadlift, it was actually pretty horrendous as well. I got all the lifts up, but I got called on my shoulders for attempts 2 and 3, so I had a miscommunication with my handler for the second attempt. I told him to put in 225, but he put in 222.5. So I normally don't go for those weird numbers, but I repeated 225 on the third. You know, I got it fine. Again, it wasn't easy, but I did get it on the third, and they called me for shoulders again. So from that vantage point of where they're sitting, they can't really accurately assess the shoulders anyway. So again, whatever. This is just a meet I was just doing just for fun. I, of course, met a lot of people I know, a lot of friends, catching up. So, you know, that was great. And also had some fantastic food. So I did meet a friend in Chicago. I only slept 6 hours total in the 2 days I was there. So, you know, I was pretty much a zombie by then. I was refereeing, I was coaching, lifting, all at the same day actually, for Wednesday. So I was lifting, then I was helping my buddy Jordan, and he was actually rooming with me. And then I was refereeing right after my session, and then I was refereeing at 5:45 the next day a.m. So it was pretty bad as far as sleep goes. But again, it was a really fun experience. You know, if this comes up opportunity where it's fairly close, I may go up to volunteer and referee, and you know, just it's great to meet old friends. But anyways, thanks guys for watching, and stay tuned for more serious training videos later on. So thanks guys for watching, and stay tuned for those. Thanks.